Join the fight with the elite, older gamer shining bright.
Hello everyone, it's your elite older gamer, the OG, and although this is movie related, obviously it relates back to a game, Street Fighter. And as you can tell from the cabinet and the background and what we play, we're a bit of a Street Fighter fan. So today, they're rebooting the movie. Who remembers the Van Damme movie, by the way? So bad it's good category.
And I'm going to kick that son of a bitch Bison's ass so hard.
One is they are rebooting Street Fighter 2, and they've leaked, I should say, the roster. So judging by this video, let's stop on it. Who are all them? Do you know? It looks like quite the epic cast. I know some, and some I agree with, some I disagree with, but we're going to have a look at each, and we're going to decide who's right, who's wrong, who might steal the movie. Let's go. Right, so what we're going to do, in fact, instead, right, let's go to the Wikipedia version, and we're going to try and have a look at blow by blow, and I'm going to give my opinions on each. I'm really sorry if I butcher your name, okay, dude, or anybody's name in this. Noah Centineo as Ken Masters. Wasn't he in Black Adam or something? Yes, he was. Played Atom Smasher, so he's got a bit of, you know, experience in there. I did think I'd see more martial artists in this cast, which is a bit of a red flag, to be honest, because yeah, doubles and all that, and AI these days, you could double it in, but I'd prefer to see stuff doing it themselves. But anyway, here we go. A little bit of big experience, but here we go. Andrew Koji, I think he is, isn't he? British actor and martial artist. He had his breakout in Series Warrior. Okay, well, I would suggest, like we would think, like most of them are, certainly that version, Street Fighter 2 animated, is predominantly based around Ryu, whatever you want to call it. And it's good to see that they've cast a martial artist to do it, because obviously that means he can kick some ass in it. All right, so that's a good choice. I'll agree with that one. We all know Jason Momoa as Blanka. I don't know. They've got to cope with that one, to be honest. He is probably the most famous name in this list in the Hollywood world. I don't know how they're going to do Blanka, but hey, that's their job. You can't argue with it. If he's in the film, it's only a good thing, okay? Right, this one. If you're not a WWE fan or a wrestling fan, you might not know Roman Reigns or Joe Anoa'i, as his actual name is. There's a reason that this guy is seen as one of the greatest of all time. And that's because most wrestlers, to be honest with you, are actors. You know, it's an entertainment. What they do is unreal. The crap they put their body through is unbelievable. And most of that shit hurts, okay? But he is sensational with facial expressions and being kind of a moody, brooding bad guy. He is Akuma. He is going to smash this role to bits. I can tell you that. He might be a dark horse of this movie, because he won't even have to talk that much. You know, a few and stuff like that. You got to watch out for this guy. He is a front runner for me, even without words. Potential movie stealer. Chun-Li looks the part for sure. Based in London. Yeah. Ideal, just a little, very short. Look at that. Not much there, is there? 2 main film movies, but look, definitely fits the bill. Chun-Li, good call to me. This one, I don't get this one. It seems like a very selected cast. By that I mean for the reasons of different genres. There's comedians, musicians, actors, people from Hollywood, WWE. All forms of entertainment. It's like they wanted all bases covered. Now, 50 is 50, as in 50 years old, right? Why not just pick Mike Tyson, who it's clearly M. Bison, his original name, M. Tyson. I don't get it. I would have just picked Tyson, but anyway, 50 Cent. He'll probably do a good job, but I don't really get it. I know he's Balrog, but you know what I mean. As Mike Bison. There you go. known in Japan as Mike Bison. Mike Tyson's out there and he's still fighting. He's fighting Mayweather next year, isn't he? And he still looks the part. Anyway, whatever. This one, I don't understand. I don't know this guy that well. But a comedian. Now, looking at the cast, they might lean into more... I want to go full-on comedy category. But you know that light-hearted, try and be funny with most scenes might be Dan's kind of gimmick in this. I don't fully get that choice, and I do not know how that's going to work. Don't get it, but okay. This one's interesting because I don't know. For me, that's either going to be a crash and burn or an amazing role. Something in between, but I can't work out. He's either going to smash this role to bits or he's going to be god-awful and kind of like the, you know, campy Bison we had in the last one with Van Damme, which was just what is going on. I'm not sure about that one, but he might smash it and absolutely deliver. That'll be interesting. Dude, I've seen your interview saying you're not really sure. You need to research Bison. He's a legend in the gaming community. This one was complete left field. I was like, apart from the cool blonde hair, where has he come from? When did he even go into Hollywood? He's a wrestling champion. He loves WWE. I don't think he's been in a movie before. And he gets a massive role like this? Right. Here's my prediction. Potential movie stealer is Cody Rhodes. This guy, for those non-wrestling fans of this current day, is a true hero. And by that I mean his character of Cody Rhodes, which is a blend of him in real life and his alter ego self as a character in wrestling, is the ultimate good guy, the ultimate morals guy, that kind of guy. Okay, as it stands, he has obviously done heel turns, bad guy before. I think this guy could steal the movie out of nowhere because, again, superb actor, because that's their job and that's why they make it to that level. You wouldn't just be a good wrestler and make it to the levels they make it to unless you could act. This guy can pull off the ultimate American... I mean, his name's the American Nightmare. And his dad was obviously the American Dream. It's perfect when you think about it. Although, Cody, I bet you're regretting that god-awful massive neck tattoo you got now, because every director will go, dude, we're going to have to cover that up somehow. You shouldn't have got that, bro. But anyway, whatever. Cody Rhodes, prediction for film stealer. Okay. Indie actor, martial artist, and film producer who predominantly works in Hindi. I mean, look, totally different genre. He is best known for his roles in the Commando film. Right. Perfect. Someone who knows martial arts. I want to see that in there as well. Okay. Brilliant. What a choice. Reasons? Don't know why he's in there. Any of the dude in the background of something? He's got to be a cameo. He's got to be a cameo. I don't know. Right, I don't know where that's just completely left field. This dude, I mean, this is the most wild cast ever assembled. It doesn't look like it makes sense. But then again, I suppose when you look at a game, it's madness, isn't it? So I don't get that one either, but there's got to be reasons. Right, this dude, there's going to be no pictures of him. He's a monster who looks like Zangief, okay? That's all you need to know. You want to check him out, he's been in these as your usual kind of huge monster of a man kind of characters, okay? Bodybuilder. No, that's Arnold. That's not him. It's not going to show him. He looks like Zangief and he's huge, so he's ideal, right? He's going to play a absolute beast, so can't complain about that. E Honda, Japanese professional wrestler. Perfect. You've just pulled in a whole nother genre from Japan. I mean, this film could be massive because of the fan bases it's pulling in through the cast alone. Whether they're massive in the movie or they're just cameos. If you watch the animated movie, I keep pointing because it's over there, most of them are a cameo or a fight and then they leave it. It could be the same kind of way because you can't have like 10, 15 main storylines, but can't argue with that choice. Right. Melanie Jarson. Didn't she wasn't she in Mortal Kombat? Yeah, she was. There you go. And I think she was killed off in that movie from what I remember. Mel Jarson. I'm sure she was. We'll come back to that. We'll have a look in a minute. I mean, dude, these are all low level, aren't they? Look, they've hardly done anything. And we're going to have to have a look at these in a minute. These got to be for the lookers, surely. I mean, mixed... Joe. Isn't he from Street Fighter 1? Yeah, Street Fighter 1. I mean, that's Echo. I mean, that is something for the fans, I suppose. But isn't he a martial artist? Yes. He currently competes in the featherweight division. So he's going to be a badass in the movie. Great to see. Some more people with fighting experience is what we need. Okay, so can I argue with that one? And then that one, I don't know. I have no idea who this dude is, and I've no idea. Okay, right, we got 2 to go. Mel Jarson. Okay. Do you look like Cammy? I bet that's why. Or have you applied and you just thought, I've had enough of Mortal Kombat stitching me over. I got killed in Mortal Kombat. There you go. Damn, son. Right, okay. Where did we go now? We went here, didn't we? Where did we go? We went here. So we got Mel Jarson as Cammy. Raina Val Andingham as Julie. Raina, I've got to try and remember that one, haven't I? Let's have a look. Oh. Where's the auto search mechanism? Raina Val. There you go. Martial artist. Oh, isn't this the one she posts like badass things using a stick and stuff? Well, there you go. Was in Cobra Kai. Never knew that. Anyway, I'm sure I've seen videos from her doing badass stuff with a stick. That's all you need to know, isn't it? Or a staff, whatever you want to call it. Wonder why she was picked. Okay, look. Overall, we've done that one. What are we saying? No, Street Fighter 2. IGN. Back to this. Conclusion. I think this movie is going to go one of two ways. It's going to be so bad it's good category, like the original Van Damme movie, or it's actually going to be a bit of a sleeper and, you know, won't be like a box office smash, but will actually be decent if it's portrayed right. I think the cast is wild as all hell. Doesn't make any sense, some of it, but when they put it together, it could actually really work. I am not saying this because I'm just a wrestling fan. I think the two potential stealers of the movie are Roman and Cody. Real sleeper, especially Cody. Just because Guile is awesome, for one, and he can almost just play a bit of himself and be the ultimate hero, okay? Roman won't have much to say, won't need to. He will be amazing. Blanka, how much role he's going to have in it. We all know Jason Momoa is decent, so he can do decent stuff. And then it'll probably be Ryu, who's going to be amazing. And I would imagine he might have a good fight on Joe from Street Fighter 1. Maybe that opens up the movie or something with an amazing fight. I could see that. Just to say this is where it all started, Street Fighter 1. Kind of throwback to the movie. So you could have some like Ryu and Joe having a fight at the start. But it looks like the ones who they've selected, you can see who are going to be your main characters. The ones who can do martial arts and or do some fighting. And then Zangief's just a brute anyway, isn't he? So he doesn't need to do much. But you've got, for martial arts experience, it looks like in there, Ryu. Roman and Cody will be able to do a bit of stuff. So they'll be okay. And they'll also look the part. Jason Momoa, we know, can do a bit. He'll be alright. Major Hollywood experience. Bison's going to be really interesting. Joe's going to be good, although I foresee him just being in a decent fight. It's probably his his level. It's intriguing. It's intriguing. As in a Street Fighter 2 fan, it'd be interesting to see what happens, but that's my take on the cast. And if you haven't seen it, go and check out that webpage yourself. Roll through it, see what you think. It's not out till 2026, late 2026, I believe. But hey, rolling. Production is in rolling. And how do I know that? Because Roman and Cody have disappeared right now in wrestling. So that means they're off filming this. And that's why they had to leak it. But I think it's going to be good. It certainly can't be worse than the Van Damme one. Can it? Remember, the so bad it's good category. That'll always be legendary. That's enough for this one. Take care. Bye-bye.